YouTube world, my name is Nicholas Montez, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Nicholas Montez. Welcome back to another YouTube channel, everybody. I'm so excited to have you all back here together again. In today's video, we are going to be discussing another Disney animated movie. This time we're discussing the Aristocats. Last time we reviewed Peter Pan and The Sword and the Stone. Now we're reviewing the Aristocats. But before we get started talking about the Aristocats, we got to review the film that came out before, which is The Jungle Book. So let's just quickly review The Jungle Book. Now, the thing I loved about The Jungle Book was that the characters, the songs, and everything about the film was just so well done, and that it creates this world of characters and songs that you just love. But the story is a bit simple, so that's kind of why it's a little bit lower on the Disney list. But I still think it's a very cool film. The story is very simple, but the characters and songs are fantastic and make the movie so good. Now, the Aristocats, when I was going into it, I was... Yeah, I know. So, I'm sorry about that. Please forgive me about that. I was a little bit surprised going into this movie because I was expecting to give this movie like a C+. Well, it's going to be a little bit higher than that, but it's not like super high on the list. But this movie surprised me a little bit. It actually was actually good. It took the story of 101 Dalmatians and Lady and the Tramp and kind of made it its own story about cats. And I actually kind of enjoyed this story. Now, granted, I think of all three of these films, Lady and the Tramp is the least. The Aristocats is the second, and then 101 Dalmatians is the best one of these three films that kind of has this sort of story. But the Aristocats is still good. On the positive side, there's just a lot of great stuff with this film, whether it's the characters or really just kind of the songs. I thought some of the songs were pretty memorable. The character of Thomas O'Malley was really fun and charismatic. I thought that he played a very cool role in the film. And the interesting thing about this was Phil Harris, the guy that played Thomas O'Malley, he actually played Baloo in The Jungle Book, which was a nice little detail that I noticed. And then he also plays some character in Robin Hood that I'll be seeing next week. So it had some nice characters, some very cute stuff with the kittens I really liked. It also had some pretty good songs, and the mixture of Lady and the Tramp and 101 Dalmatians was also good. So I actually enjoyed this movie. But now let's move on to the bad. Alright, so I don't have specific problems with the film, but there's really two issues I have with the movie, and that the story with Edgar kidnapping the cats doesn't really make sense. Did Madame say something mean about Edgar or something? Like, what's gonna happen if she doesn't do that? Like, the whole story with that just does not make sense. And then also, the story, it's a simple story. It's not a story that you're supposed to love. It's just a story about these cats going on this adventure, and that's it. It's not supposed to be this big, epic, grand story that Disney made. It's just a fun time. So, I had fun with it, and I liked it. So, those are really the only two issues I have with the film before I give my score. Be sure to tell me down below, what were your thoughts on Aristocats? Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Were you right there in between? Let's get some nice discussions going. With that said, let's get all my scores. Alright, so that's it for my Aristocats review, but we're not done yet. We have one more thing to do before we end this video, and that's to see where the Aristocats ranks in my Disney movie ranking up to the Aristocats. So let's see where it ranks. Alright, so that's it for my Aristocats review, as well as my Disney ranking. Well, updated Disney ranking. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram name is Marvel6, my TikTok name is MarvelFan. If you guys don't understand those names, head to my bio section to follow me on all social medias. I'm also on Letterboxd. It's Sin Instagram, Marvel_6_, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.